So once I got the email from Matt, I spent a few days listening to the track and developing some sound design ideas. I wanted to do something that was kind of a cross between Brian Blade and a John Bonham thing. So basically something with dark sustained cymbals, warm tom tones, and a snare that had like a really nice crack to the top of it, but a really warm body tone supporting that. The drums I chose to use for this project was a Slingerland kit from the early 1970s that I've recently restored. It has a 20-inch kick, 16-inch floor, and 12 and 13-inch toms. The rack toms each had single-ply coated heads on the batter side and single-ply clear heads on the resonant side, so those would be just Remo Ambassadors coated in clear. And then the floor tom had a single-ply coated head on both sides, so basically the same ambassador on both sides. So on the bottom side, that helps control some of the overtones that can be tough on bigger drums. The bass drum had an Evans EQ3 coated resonant head, which you can see in the video there, and an Evans EMAD on the batter side, and I used a solid felt beater for this session. For snares, I brought to the studio a Noble & Cooley 6.5 by 14, a Pearl Steve Ferroni snare, and a 6-lug Gretsch round badge snare from the 50s. And I actually ended up using on the track the Noble & Cooley snare for the verse sections, and that had just kind of like the warmest characteristic with the mallets. I felt like it had a really nice blend with the big dark cymbal thing that was happening in the verse sections. And from the chorus on out, we used the Steve Ferroni snare, which just has just a great crack, but you know, a really warm-bodied sound, which I was looking for. So for cymbals, overall, I really wanted a dark sustained sound. I used 15-inch AGOP hi-hats throughout the track. On the verse, I used cymbals that all had rivets or a chain on them. They were a 24-inch AGOP ride, a 19-inch Armin ride, and a 20-inch Constantinople that had the chain on it. For the chorus and the outro, the only change was that I took the Armin ride off and replaced it with an 18-inch K session crash for a big dark crash.
I need a snare bottom. I can try to stand up to that. You know what?